Welcome back to Our Community. Susie Thomas with Mariana De Giacomo and from the Stark County District Library. We were talking about the differences now for a child learning to read. It's not always a physical book. And there are so many different resources out there that are available to us in the way of apps or something online. But you say that is not a bad thing necessarily, as long as it's educational and good and healthy. Tell us a little bit about some of the really good ones that the Stark County District Library affords us.
Okay, so one of our most recent additions is called abcmouse.com, and it's now offered in all of our branches. It's actually the winner of numerous awards from national education, parent, and media organizations. And what it does is it offers high-quality, engaging, expert-designed curriculum for preschoolers, pre-kindergartners, and kindergarten students. So it's interactive activities, and it explores reading, language arts, math, science, art, music, just a variety of different subject areas. And it does it in a fun way. So, if you're going to tell your child, hey, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about literacy or we're going to do math, they may not want to do it. But this offers them a way to do it in just such a fun and engaging way that the kids will want to come back to it. So that's just one example of, some screen time that is actually beneficial and really building on some of the important skills that they're going to need when they start kindergarten.
And this is something that you do right in your home?
Well, actually, ABC Mouse is offered at the library, so you need to visit the library.
Okay.
And you can do it through any of our computers or our Wi-Fi.
And you can't get it on your own at home on the computer or Wi-Fi?
No. People may be familiar with it. It's advertised a lot, but the library does have access to it, so any customer that comes into the library and sits down at one of our computers will have the ability to take part in ABC Mouse.
What age would you recommend would begin it?
It's actually for preschoolers, so that three, 4,
up?
5, all the way up through kindergarten and even a little bit older.
And what do these little ones get to do while they're doing ABC Mouse? So what were some of the specific activities?
So they get to create a little character, and they get to dress it up so that maybe it looks a little bit like themselves. And then they can visit the zoo and do different activities through this zoo setting and learn about animals. There's different activities on there where they can actually listen to stories. It's just a really they're fun. They get to earn little incentives for doing that, and then purchase some activities through the website. You're not actually purchasing anything. You're just using the tokens that you've earned through ABC Mouse by doing the activities.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
good,
a lot of
because
fun.
There's so many. Once we get into an app, there's all those inner-app purchases that by the time you're done with this free thing, you've spent $20. Just, yes. Okay,
so this is
there.
all free, and it's a great free service that we're able to provide right now. So
and
I do encourage you. You can come in, again, ask any of our staff. We can help you get started on it and walk you through some of the different activities that are on there.
Okay, this is all free. We will reiterate that. All
free.
Okay. It's not the only one either. Tell us more.
No. So another thing that we're really excited about is but we're now offering Ready Rosie. So Ready Rosie is a new service that delivers videos straight to your email or by a text. And what it does is each day you get a video, and the video has an activity that models something that you can do with your child that reinforces different literacy skills. So it's really easy to sign up. You can just go to our website. There's a banner right now that says Ready Rosie. You can click on that. You just need your library card number in order to sign up for it. It'll ask you for some other information. It'll ask if you'd like to receive the daily email or text, whether you want to receive it through email or text or both. You can do both. And it's also available in Spanish, so you can select English or Spanish, which is wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really great. So once you sign up, then you start getting the emails. And I have to tell you, I really love these. There's a couple of different videos that you get when you receive the email or the text. One of them shows a parent and a child in a real life situation. And they're not actors, but they're real parents and children interacting together. And it'll give you an idea of how to do something just with simple things around your house. Like I watched one today, and it was showing you how to teach your child how to do patterns with sugar packets. So the parent was laying down 2 different color sugar packets and making a pink and yellow pattern. And then the child was finishing the pattern. And then they made a little more complex one. And then the parent asked the child if they could create their own pattern and keep it going. So it's just just easy to use, using things around your house, things that you may not have thought of. There's also a video from an expert that kind of just explains the concept that was just taught that day. There's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's a video that's specific for baby activities. So if you have a baby, then on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll get an additional video that has different activities that you can do specifically for the baby.
That's so wonderful.
It's so cute. And it's one of those things, I really wish that I would have had something like that when my kids were little. You know, we talk so much about how parents, you need to talk to your kids, but sometimes it's hard to just come up with what to say or what to do with your child that will really build literacy skills. So this is a great way to have these it's through video modeling, and also through the mobility of it. You can get it on your phone. You can do it while you're at the park. You can do it while you're at the grocery store. And the activities are they range from things that you can do at the grocery store and the park to things that you can just do with things that are in your kitchen, using your purse. I watched one not too long ago that I thought was so cute. A mom was playing a rhyming game with her child and was asking, so there's something in my purse that rhymes with bees, can you find it? And then they had to try and look through the purse and find the keys. So it's things that you maybe wouldn't have thought of. I would have never thought to do that with my kids when I was little, but when I'm looking at it, gosh, that's so simple. And
it's
just
simple
so easy.
and yet brilliant.
It really
and it just really does. I'm thinking of lots of grandparents who
Yes.
I know do at least a day a week of babysitting.
Yes.
And here's some wonderful activities right
is.
there that you can have delivered right to you on your phone. So it would be, Ready Rosie would be coming to you, and what was the mouse?
ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse would
Come to
be
the library.
going to the library.
That's
so there
right.
you go. Your day is planned
It is.
with your grandchild. It's amazing. All right, now tell us again, to be able to get Ready Rosie, you just need your library card
Right,
number
just the
and you go
library
to the
card.
website.
That's right. And if you don't have a card, you can stop in and get one. It's really easy. You can actually even get an electronic card online and then just go to the website and use that electronic card number to sign up for Ready Rosie.
And that goes from babies all the way up.
It's babies all the way up to pre-K.
And if you are new to this and just jumping on board, is there a way to go to an archive and see some of the ones that you were just talking about?
Yes, that's right. So you can actually go to ReadyRosie.com and you have access to all of the videos there. So if you want to sit down one day and just look at a whole bunch of them at once, you can do that, or you can wait to get them on your phone or on your email or text.
Delivers it to you every
It's
day.
perfect.
Amazing. Okay, well, there still might be some kids who just can't get to the library. Is there a way that the library can get to them?
Yes. Well, through our KidMobile, this is a great service that the Stark County District Library provides. Our KidMobile is, we like to call it our libraries on wheels, and it visits every daycare, preschool, and school district in our areas. So our librarians stock the vehicles with all kinds of engaging materials. They deliver a story time to the kids, so it's a great way to get right to the children where they are during the day and deliver these fabulous story times that they put together and really get kids excited about books and reading and learning.
What do you recommend for the summer months for families to do?
Well, we have our summer reading program at the library, and we really encourage all parents, grandparents, caregivers to come into the library and sign up for summer reading. You know how it is, being a teacher, that summer slide. And it's one of the things that we really try to avoid. We don't want our kids to lose everything that they learned the previous school year.
Right.
And even for our little ones, our preschoolers, babies can also participate in summer reading through our Read to Me Club. So if you have preschooler, parents, grandparents can read to their kids. They come into the library, they get a map, and then they're able to track their reading on the map. They get incentives for reading at certain points during the summer. If they complete 40 days of reading, then they receive a book as a prize.
Wow.
So they can add to their personal library collection.
Very cool. And I know you have another great program, all kinds of wonderful programs, but the Spark program where you're working with schools. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're really excited to be part of the Spark program. We actually partner with the Early Childhood Resource Center, the Sandy Valley, Plain Local, and Canton City school districts to deliver the Spark program. So Spark is a kindergarten readiness program that's actually delivered in the home. So the library employs 6 Spark parent partners, and through the program, our parent partners visit families once a month, and they deliver a lesson, and it focuses on literacy, reading, math, and social skills. And it's as much for the parent as it is for the child. The child obviously gets to take advantage of the fabulous lessons. They are also left with a book and a bag full of activities that they can do at home, but it's also about modeling to the parent activities that they can continue doing with their child after the Spark parent partner leaves.
What kinds of specific skills are you talking about? I'm curious about the social skills that a library would be involved in such a wider than just reading skills.
Right. So through the curriculum, it just kind of talks about, not only the literacy, but also things like you said, like tying your shoes, or really preparing them for kindergarten, so that they have all of the skills in place that they need, so that when they start kindergarten, they're ready to go. And Spark is so amazing because the results of it they're proven results. They're statistically significant. Children who participate in Spark continue to outperform students who are not in the program well into their school years. So it really is a great program, and we're so happy to be able to be providing that service to our customers.
I'm so amazed that even with things like Sesame Street and so much of the educational television now, that still you say if they participate in this Spark program, they're still going to outperform kids who did not.
Yeah.
Just incredible. We're talking about a library that has reinvented itself, aren't we, Mariana?
Yes, we really have.
Was there a specific moment in time that y'all sat down, librarians got together and said, you know what, this current model is kind of antiquated. It's time to reinvent ourselves, and what else can we do? How did that work?
It really is, just through a lot of planning and working together, and really trying to identify where we can have the greatest impact and meet the greatest need. And that's really one of the reasons why we're so focused on the early literacies, because it's so important to get our kids ready for kindergarten. It's like I said, it's one of the things I feel so passionately about, and so many of the our staff members, librarians that come to work every day, really committed to making sure that we can support our parents, give them the tools that they need to make sure that when our kids start kindergarten, they're ready to learn and they're ready for school success.
Looking ahead, what would you love to see the library look like years from now, and any other things you've got up your sleeve that we can look forward to?
Well, I think ideally it would be wonderful if, someday every child that starts kindergarten, is ready to go and ready to learn and ready to be successful. So I think one of the things we're going to continue focusing on is ways that we can continue to provide new resources for parents that we can support.
Well, we all know that our Northeast Ohio kids are the smartest, so we want to make sure that they do well in kindergarten. Mariana DiGiacomo, we thank you so much for your time. Let's go over these real quickly again. You've got the Start Smart learning initiative, and all these cards that give what parents and grandparents can be doing at home, simple little things to talk about, conversation starters that you can be doing with your child to get them going. You've got the ABC Mouse and Ready Rosie. ABC Mouse is a day at the library where you're going to be able to have lots of fun with learning activities, and Ready Rosie delivered right to your phone or your iPad or your laptop, whatever you prefer. And then, of course, the Spark program. Give us again the website.
So we are starklibrary.org. Please visit us, come into one of our locations and meet a librarian, and we'll be happy to help you with any of these resources and help you find some great books for your kids.
Awesome. Mariana DiGiacomo, thank you so much for joining us today on Our Community.